Good morning! Hello you guys, it's Charlotte. Welcome back to the vlog. Happy Thursday. Today we are doing just a really fun and casual little work day in my life. I actually wasn't planning on filming this video, but my posting schedule got really thrown off last weekend. So I am filming this video as a little bonus video, I guess you could say, because like I said, was not planning on filming this video until this morning, until about a few minutes ago. But today's a Thursday for me. Happy Thursday. Like I said, I'm just gonna be bringing you guys along for a classic work day in my life. If you guys have been here for a while, you know that Thursdays are always a work from home day for me, which is so nice. I was in the office this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so it was like all three right in a row, and I am very excited to have the rest of this week to work from home and just have a little bit more of a chill schedule. I can relax a little bit more. I don't have to worry about the traffic. I don't have to worry about commuting. I don't have to worry about putting on real pants. If I don't want to, I can spend the entire day in my sweatpants today. It's currently 8:54 in the morning. I've actually been up since about 8-ish. I like to sleep in a little bit more on the days when I work from home just because I have a little bit more time in the mornings before I need to start work. I still start work at the same time as the days when I go into the office, but I don't have to worry about commuting, so I have a little bit more me time. This morning though, I am using my time very wisely. We are doing some work on the podcast this morning, and because we're working from home, I am doing it from bed, obviously. It's really hard for you guys to see, I think, but my bed frame is adjustable, so I have it I have the headboard pushed up a little bit, so I'm in my working mode of my bed. But like I said, we are doing some work on the podcast. I've got my microphone out here. I am currently working on the intro and the outro for the podcast. I want to get this done today so that I can start inserting it into some of the episodes that have already been pre-recorded and get some full episodes done and edited. So I've recorded the intro a bunch of different times actually, and my perfectionist tendencies are coming back out. So I'm trying to just let it go and embrace a good enough is good enough mindset, because I could sit and tweak this literally all day, but we don't have time for that. So I've recorded the intro. I just need to pick the best take, and then I also need to record the outro. And then I also want to finish getting some scripts for future episodes done. This entire week I have been scripting episodes. I want to get as many episodes scripted as I possibly can so that I can pre-record them. This is gonna sound so stupid, but if you guys saw a couple of weeks ago, I talked about how I am very much in my Jurassic Park, Jurassic World era right now. I have been watching Chaos Theory, which is the animated Jurassic World series that's on Netflix. And you guys, it is so good. Season 3 just came out on Netflix today. It is finally out, and I've been waiting for it for a month, and I'm so excited. And you guys know, I love my shows. I love watching, binge watching my shows that I love. So I always have to make little deals with myself. When there's a new show that I want to watch or a new episode of something that I want to watch, I always use that as a treat. I dangle that on a string at the end of the line. I'm okay, if you do, whatever you need to do, then you can watch your episode. I use it as a treat to incentivize myself to get things done. So anyway, long-winded story. A new season of Jurassic World Chaos Theory is on Netflix today, the day that I'm filming this, and the little deal that I made with myself is that I need to have all of the episodes for April for my podcast, which is 3 weeks of content. They all need to be scripted and ready to record before I let myself watch the first episode of the new season. So anyway, it's 9:01. I am going to finish up with recording the intro and the outro and getting those edited and all set to go. Just wanted to intro this vlog, say good morning, say hello. If you guys are new here, hello and welcome. My name is Charlotte. I am a post-grad lifestyle and productivity vlogger here in Washington, DC. And I love filming just fun little lifestyle content like this. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel down below. And I will also leave all of the information about my podcast down below. So head over there and make sure you follow all of the social accounts for the podcast as well. But I've got about half an hour until my corporate workday starts, so I'm just going to use that time as wisely as I can and try and get as much done as I can for the podcast.
I've been alone for what seems like forever. Try to hold it together, but I'm losing my grip. I need some more.
All right, we are all done for the morning with podcast planning and prepping. I made some really good headway on the intro and outro music, which I'm so excited because that's kind of like the last piece of the puzzle. So Monday the 7th is when the teaser episode goes live, and then Monday the 14th is when the official first episode goes live. So for me, we've only got a couple of days left until we actually start like posting podcast episodes, which is so crazy. But it is a work day, so we need to take a break so I can actually start with my corporate job. There's an eyelash in my eye that's really distracting. Hold on. I got it! Okay, everybody fear not, I got the eyelash. It's a really like cloudy and gloomy day. Surprisingly, it's like super bright in my apartment, but it's like really overcast. I can't even see the sun, like the sky is completely gray. So we're just gonna have a cozy day. I am going to light a candle to kind of like set the cozy vibes for the day. The wick on this candle is like causing me significant problems, but it's only halfway burned through, so I'm hoping that I can kind of like revive her a little bit. So we're just gonna have that burning while I'm working. Let's see, I'm not like super duper hungry right now. Not like health food, but I do have like these little oatmeal, like instant oatmeal packets. So I might just make one of these for breakfast and then just kind of like peck away at that while I'm working. But I don't tend to get super hungry on the days that I work from home because I'm mostly like sitting down in my home. Like I'm not exerting a lot of energy, so I'm not getting super hungry. So we'll just do something light for breakfast and then I'll check in with you guys again at lunchtime and see like how I'm feeling. But I do have a very busy work day today. We are working on some big projects at work. So I need to lock in. I'm gonna put on like a focus and productivity playlist. I might put on like a study with me over on YouTube. I love watching study with me videos. They always help me feel so productive and they help keep me on track. That was like one of my #1 hacks in college, was to watch study with me as while I was trying to get my work done, because it was like someone there to help kind of like keep you accountable to do your work. So I'm probably gonna put one of those on, lock in for a couple of hours and get a bunch of stuff done. And then I will see you guys at my lunch break. Like I mentioned this morning, I'm probably gonna be spending my lunch break doing more stuff for the podcast because I am trying to use every minute of my free time like as wisely as I can. I think I said that this morning too. So I'm gonna lock in, we're gonna get some work done, and we'll see you guys at lunchtime.
Wrap me up in a sweater, treat my pain with a kiss. Then suddenly you are here, inside my head everywhere. Where did you come from? I'm wondering, baby, are you made up of for real? Say, can you feel what I feel? 'Cause I can tell if I'm just dreaming. I wish I had a girl like you, and I wish you could be real, but you're not really here. And I don't wanna wake up without you, but tonight is gonna have to do.
All right, gang, it is about 12:30 and I am taking my lunch break. I actually meal prepped a whole bunch of food at the end of last weekend, so I am all set for lunch and I don't have to cook anything, thankfully. We've got pesto pasta, roasted broccoli, and then lemon garlic salmon. I've been having this for lunch all week and it's so yummy. So I'm just gonna heat this up for lunch. I love meal prepping during the week so that I don't have to worry about cooking during the week because it just takes up so much time. And obviously we've got a lot of other things going on in my life right now, so it's nice to just have food like ready that I can just pull out of the fridge and pop in the microwave. Lunch is served. Cheers. I mentioned this morning that I want to use my lunch break to continue working on the podcast, and I definitely do. But there are also a couple other things, like admin things in my life that I need to get done as well. I need to get some more work done on my taxes. Here in the US, tax day is April 15th, which for me is like about 2 weeks away. I've already started doing some things for my taxes. Like I've already uploaded some of my tax documents, but because I have multiple sources of income, because I'm like technically self-employed through my social media, it gets a little bit more complicated to do my taxes. So I need to go through and like make a list of all of my business expenses and like find all the receipts for those. Luckily, I keep very, very meticulous track of my spending and my business expenses specifically like during the year. So I have it all like on my computer. I just need to actually like go through them and report them. So I need to get my taxes done. I don't need to like submit them today, but I want to make some progress on my taxes today. And then I also need to update my car insurance. I use Geico right now because they were the cheapest option when I got my car insurance for the first time last year, like when I moved down here. But I knew my policy was expiring soon, so I was shopping around to see if I could find a cheaper policy anywhere else. And Progressive has a way cheaper policy for the same coverage. So I need to switch my car insurance policy over to Progressive. I'm gonna be saving like $350, which is insane, but I'm so excited for. So this is your reminder, if you're also like, if you need insurance or your insurance renewal is coming up, like shop around, see if you can find a better quote somewhere else. So I do want to use my lunch break, like after I'm done actually eating my lunch, I do want to use this time to get some of those things done before we do the podcast. The insurance is going to be super easy. Like I already have my quote pulled up. I literally just need to like put in my payment info and then obviously contact Geico and like cancel my policy so it doesn't renew. But I do want to get that done today because like I mentioned this morning, today's a Thursday for me, and I always try and make sure I do that stuff like sort of in the middle of the week so that just in case anything goes wrong, like tomorrow is still a business day so I can get something fixed tomorrow if for whatever reason there's an issue and I don't have to wait until after the weekend. So we're going to be getting that done first before we do anything else for the podcast. So anyway, I am going to finish my little lunch here. I'm like completely avoiding all social media right now because I don't want to see any spoilers for Chaos Theory, just in case anyone has already like binged the new season. So I'm avoiding social media, which is hard because I usually like scroll on my phone while I'm eating lunch if I'm like working from home, but I'm just gonna have to find another way to spend my time. All right, we're done with lunch. I'm pulling up my car insurance information so that I can get this done. Today, the day that I'm filming this, is the 3rd, and my car insurance is set to renew on the 7th, so we need to like get this done. I already went through all of this, like through the fine print and everything, made sure that like the policy is exactly what I want. I don't know if this is just a me thing or if this happens to anybody else, but I always get so nervous when I have to do like important, actually like adult stuff like this, like insurance for my car or like signing my lease for my apartment. Like that just feels way too adult, and I always get so nervous when I'm doing it. I don't know, it just feels so like official, and I don't feel like I'm old enough to be like making official decisions like this, even though I totally am. Oh my god. I get so nervous. Okay, we're gonna sign my documents. Everything's okay. You know that TikTok trend that's like, my body can't tell the difference between being like chased through the woods by a bear and like signing insurance documents? That's literally how I feel right now. The insurance is gonna be super easy. Like I already have my quote pulled up. I literally just need to like put in my payment info. I'm having like fight or flight response as if I'm being like attacked by a lion. Okay, here we go. Guys, why am I so nervous? Welcome, thank you. God, stress to the max. No, Geico, why are you emailing me? Thank you for choosing Geico. I'm not choosing Geico. View online, I need to opt out. Gang, I'm like, my cortisol levels are like through the roof right now. I'm just getting insurance for my car with zero, I guess I have one claim because my window broke, but other than that, and I'm like losing my mind as if I'm about to be eaten by a dinosaur. Jeesh. Okay, going into the virtual assistant, here we go. Hello, I need to cancel my policy. Cancellation effective date needs to be the 7th. Because that's when my new insurance, that's the thing that I'm terrified of, is that if I cancel my policy today with Geico, that I'm not gonna have insurance for like 3 days. But if I have the cancellation effective on the 7th and my new policy starts on the 7th, I should be fine. Yeah, I'm literally saving $341.95. Okay, here we go. I'm nervous. Finalize cancellation request. I know I hit the 7th. Cancel my policy. Your policy's been canceled. Yay! Right, so I'm not crazy. Your policy is canceled with an effective date of 4/07/2025 at 12:01 a.m. Coverage starts 4/07/2025 at 12:01 a.m. Okay, for Progressive. Guys, why am I so stressed and overwhelmed? Oh my god, everything's fine. Lord, okay. All is well, guys. I lived. Here I am, not being attacked by a lion, not being chased by a bear through the woods, just doing adult stuff. Okay, that did take a lot longer than I thought it would though, so my lunch break is over and I need to get back to work. So we are gonna lock in for the next couple of hours until about 5 p.m., finish all the stuff that I need to do for my corporate job, and I will see you guys in a bit. I lived.
Fade away, fade away. Every day you're not with me. Maybe now that you've showed me what love could be like, what can I say? What can I say? I know it sounds like I'm crazy, but I need to believe in you to get
Alright gang, it is 5:07, so we are wrapping up with corporate work for today. I keep saying like my corporate work day because I'm not done working for the day. Like I still have a lot of work that I want to do, like on my social media, my podcast, like all of that kind of stuff, which I still consider work. I still have that work to do, but I am done with my like 9 to 5 corporate work for the day. So that's why I keep calling it that, to kind of like make the distinction, because we're not completely done working for the day, but we're just moving into a different type of work. However, I have been cooped up inside working on my screens and sitting down literally all day long. So I am going to go on my little evening walk. Like I said, it is super gloomy and gross outside, but it is also 81 degrees. So I'm probably just going to change out of this sweatshirt. Luckily I do have like a little workout tank top on underneath this, and I'm already in like a pair of biker shorts, so I just need to throw on my sneakers and go. But this will be my fresh air for the day. This will be all my steps for the day. I've been slacking off a little bit on walking. I've just kind of like not been that disciplined. So we are gonna go for my walk. I'm actually super excited. I'm just gonna grab my headphones, pop in either a podcast, or maybe I'll finish listening to the audiobook that I started the other day. I'm listening to 3 Days in June right now by Ann Tyler on audiobook. It's only a 4.5 hour long audiobook, and it is not good. I am not enjoying it, but I'm this far in. I only have like an hour of it left, so I do want to finish that. So I'm just gonna grab my headphones and my sunglasses, and we're gonna head out for my walk for the day. I am so excited to get some fresh air and move my body. Alright gang, we are back from my little walk. I got back a few minutes ago. I'm just stretching out. Last weekend was like peak bloom of the cherry blossoms, which was so pretty, but I ended up walking like over 13 miles in one day. I walked like almost 14 miles in one day. I went out on like an 8.5, almost 9 mile walk in the morning, and then I also went on another like 5.5, almost 6 mile walk in like the evening, like afternoon, evening time. And for the entire week after that, my knee and like my leg on my left side has been super duper sore. Luckily, I can tell that it's just my hamstring is tight. It's like not actually my knee joint, it's just like my hamstring. So I've been trying to like stretch that out, make sure that I'm like maintaining my flexibility. As you guys know, I love going on my little walks. I made it my like fitness goal in March to get 5,000 steps or more every day. I'm carrying that forward into April. That's also one of my April goals, to get 5,000 or more steps every day, like go on a 30-minute walk at least every single day. That's for my mental health, for my physical health. That's like low-key doctor's orders too. So in order to keep doing that, I need to make sure that I'm like taking good care of my body before and after those walks to make sure that I can keep doing them. So oh my god, ow. So I'm just stretching out a little bit. I am like super tight and really, really inflexible right now. Ooh. But after I'm done with my stretches, I'm gonna go take a shower. You know when you like go to sleep the night before and you think your hair is clean, and then you wake up the next morning and it like very much is not clean, like you should have washed it the night before. So I'm gonna go grab a quick shower, and then we are going to carry on with the rest of my night. I'm probably going to finish up the work on the podcast that we talked about this morning, and then have dinner. I have some leftovers for dinner also. And then once all of that is done, I'm going to watch the first episode of Chaos Theory. I'm so excited. I do also have a couple sponsorships that I need to film tonight. So we are having a very busy day. Even though the work day is over, my work is not done. All right, guys, we are out of the shower. I have been grinding away, recording for the podcast. It's going so well. I can't wait for you guys to hear these episodes. But I have a quick little dinner here. I just made some pasta, and it is finally time. While I'm eating, I'm going to watch the first episode of the new season of Chaos Theory. It's the only thing I feel like I've talked about in this video, but I'm so excited. And I've been so disciplined all day. I'm gonna be using that as a little treat. I'm gonna end this vlog right here. I'm not gonna include spoilers, so don't worry, this is a spoiler-free channel. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me for this fun little work day in my life. I love filming these videos. I think they are so much fun to look back on. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like on it for me down below, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But I cannot wait another minute for this episode, so I'm gonna go cheers. I'm gonna eat and watch this episode. So that is gonna be it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.